Welcome to our channel. In this video, we should compute variance and coefficient of variation of a continuous series. Let's begin. Our given series is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and 70 to 80, and their respective frequencies are 4, 8, 8, 16, 12, 6, and 4. In the given series, we have to find out variance and coefficient of variation. So before computing variance and coefficient of variation, we must be clear about such terms. So variance means the square of the standard deviation, whereas our coefficient of variation means the expression of coefficient of standard deviation in percentage is called coefficient of variation. So the rule of variance is variance equals to square of standard deviation and coefficient of variation equals to standard deviation by x bar into 100. That means before computing variance and coefficient of variation of a given series, first of all we have to find out standard deviation and arithmetic mean of the given series or distribution. So first of all we have to find out arithmetic mean of the given series or distributions. For that purpose, we have to find out midpoint of different classes of the given series by averaging the lower limit and upper limit of each class. That means the midpoint of the first class is 10 plus 20 divided by 2, that is 15. Then midpoint of the second class is 20 plus 30 divided by 2, that is 25. Then midpoint of the third class, that is 30 plus 40 divided by 2, 35. Similarly, the midpoint of other classes are 45, 55, 65 and 75. Now find out deviation by differentiating our midpoint from the assumed mean. Suppose our assumed mean of the given distribution is 45. So our D should be M minus 45, that is 15 minus 45 minus 30. 25 minus 45 minus 20, 35 minus 45 minus 10, 45 minus 45 0, 55 minus 45 10, 65 minus 45 20, 75 minus 45 30. Now find out D dash, that is D upon I. That means we should divide the deviations by common factor or the class interval in order to find out D dash. So our D dash should be D divided by 10, that is minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. Now find out f d dash by multiplying d dash with the respective frequencies. that is 4 into minus 3 minus 12, 8 into minus 2 minus 16, 8 into minus 1 minus 8, 16 into 0 0, 12 into 1 12, 6 into 2 12, 4 into 3 12. Now find out FD dash square by multiplying FD dash with D dash. We can compute our FD dash square. So minus 3 into minus 12 36, minus 2 into minus 16 32, minus 1 into minus 8 8, 0 into 0 0, 12 into 1 12, 12 into 2 24, 12 into 3 36. Now find out summation of FD dash square and summation of FD dash and summation of F, that is our N. So here N should be 4 plus 8 plus 8 plus 16 plus 12 plus 6 plus 4 equals to 58, and summation of FD dash, that is 12 plus 12 plus 12, that is 36, minus 8 minus 16 and minus 12, that is 0, and summation FD dash square equals to 36 plus 32 plus 8 plus 12 plus 24 plus 36 equals to 148. So now we can find out arithmetic mean of the given series by using the rules, that is x bar equals to a plus summation FD dash by n into I, by putting the values, that is 45 plus summation FD dash 0 divided by 58 into I, that is 10. So our arithmetic mean is 45 plus 0 equals to 45. And similarly we also can find out standard deviation of the given distribution by using the rules, that is standard deviation equals to whole root of summation of FD dash square divided by n minus summation of FD dash by n's whole square into I. Then by putting the values, that is summation of FD dash square, that is 148 divided by 58 minus summation FD dash, that is 0 divided by 58 whole squares whole root over into I, that is 10. So now by simplifying, that is 148 divided by 58 equals to 2.55 minus 0's root over into 10, that is 1.597 into 10, that is 15.97. So the standard deviation of the given series is our 15.97, and arithmetic mean of the given series or distribution is 45. So now we can find out variance and coefficient of variation of the given series. So our variance equals to the square of standard deviation. So the value of the standard deviation is 15.97 square, that is 15.97 into 15.97 equals to 255.04, and coefficient of standard deviation equals to standard deviation divided by x bar, that is standard deviation is 15.97 divided by x bar, that is 45. So our coefficient of standard deviation is 15.97 divided by 45 equals to 0.354, and coefficient of variation equals to standard deviation divided by x bar into 100, that is standard deviation by x bar, that is 0.354 into 100, that is 35.4%. So the coefficient of variation is 35.4%, coefficient of standard deviation is 0.354, and variance of the given series or distribution is 255.04. So these are all about our computation of variance, coefficient of standard deviation and coefficient of variations. So repeatedly watch this video to clear all your doubts and share it with your friends. Thank you.